We're back, party people in the house. What's happening? This is Dear Woke Christian, the podcast, and my name is Jason. This is something really different. We're doing a midday shout out, midday people check in, all that kind of good jazz, whatever you want to call it. So I thought it would be fun to do this, and I wanted to share a couple of updates with you all on what's going on with the channel, what you can expect in the near future, all that kind of good jazz. So first of all, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate you taking time today. I know that you all are doing some things and such like that, so I figured this would be a great way to just thank you for your support of the channel. Okay, if you're in the chat, you notice that I just pinned a playlist to the top of the chat. And before we get started too much, if you need any kind of fun, a good laugh, just a good, unadulterated, no holds barred laugh, please check out that video. The playlist. It's a video called The Corn Kid from Recess Therapy. And I have no idea why my daughter introduced this to me, but I can tell you unequivocally, we laugh so hard at this doggone video. And actually, there's two videos and a song about the corn kid. And it's just a little kid that really, truly enjoys corn. I, I don't even understand why that is so funny, but my goodness in the morning, that video, if you just want to just laugh at a kid and just have a good time, there's no politics in it. There's no any kind of alphabet mafia, any of that stuff. It's just a kid talking about how much he really likes corn, and corn makes him happy. It brings peace in the world. So if you need a good laugh, check out the Corn Kid playlist. I just put it up there. It's hilarious, man, and it's just fun. And I wanted to start off by saying that hey, we should just have some fun out here on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff that's serious. There's a lot of things that are negative and things of that nature. But man, sometimes it's good just to have some fun. And the Corn Kid is my contribution to you. That's my submission to you of just having fun, just having a good time, watching a kid enjoy something that he really enjoys. He is about it too. He's about that corn life. I've never seen anybody so excited about corn. And I think that's part of what we need to remember is that God has given us so many wonderful things here on earth, simple things like life and air and families and corn. And we can thank God for that, and we can enjoy it and relish it, because these are the good blessings that the Lord has given us. And thankfully, this little guy, I think his name is Tyreek, he finds a lot of joy in God's creation of corn. So I want to encourage you to find joy in the things that God has given you, whether it be your job, your job, your family, cutting the grass, whatever it is that you find joy in, just relish it and thank God for it today. Just like really just, God, thank you so much that this little guy, Tyreek, he's not making a religious claim or that corn is holy or any of that nature, but he's just enjoying what you've made. And I think that's something that we as adults and the such like that can also take part in. Like, you know what, God, thank you for the stuff that you've given us, even the simple things like a house and the simple things that sometimes we take for granted. Because I'll tell you the truth, I never looked at corn like that dude looks at corn. And he's about it. It's hilarious. So anyway, check it out. I think you'll find some benefit in it. On to the topic of the day. Thank you so much, first of all, for stopping by. I want to appreciate you all. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing this video and the such like that. And I want to start the show off by saying a big, gigantic thank you to every last one of you who have been watching my videos, particularly this week. I've had some spicy videos. That Monday video was a lot of interesting things. We were talking about hypocrisy and the false narratives that get pushed when you embrace logical fallacies. And wow, you guys were a blessing to me. The comments, the feedback, the emails and the texts that I've been getting pertaining to that video, out of this world. And I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching that video. Thank you for sharing that video. Thank you for passing it along and encouraging others to check it out and to give their 2 cents. I appreciate it. Eventually I'll get $1, but I appreciate you all because you all are the reasons why we do these videos. I do these videos to be a benefit to the body of Christ, to challenge thoughts and such of that nature. And you all really rose to the occasion, if you will. I mean, I was thoroughly blessed by you all. And then you carried it over into yesterday when I had a conversation with John Harris. I've had many an interview. I've had many a dialogue with people, but my goodness, in the morning, the community made that probably one of the best interviews I've ever done. And I've done some good interviews. And I promise you, that was hands down one of my favorite interviews. The interaction from the community in the comment section, your questions and such like that, and your respect to John Harris, and really made him feel the love, if you will. He really felt encouraged. He really felt like, hey, these people want to hear me and such like that. They're not trying to judge me. They're not trying to call me names or whatever. They just want to hear me out. And I just want to say thank you all for that. And I really think that you, again, I'm pointing to you all, the community, in the royal sense, but I really believe that you all have been doing this from the beginning. And I just want to thank you all for your willingness to be kind, your willingness to be gracious to guests, even if you disagree with them, even if you don't like what they say, even if you think that maybe they're off and such like that. And you all really do a rock star job of that. And I believe you did it with Phil Johnson. Now, granted, my Phil Johnson video was pre-recorded, but I might have got a text message that says, hey, why was mine pre-recorded and John's was live? So don't be surprised when you see him again. But I mean, just the community, you all, the people in the comment section, all of you folk, and I want to shout you all out in the comment section. You all make this thing worth it. Again, I'm saying that one more time. You all make this worth it. I wouldn't turn this camera on at any time. And I certainly wouldn't turn it on in the middle of the day if you all were not willing and willing to give your time, willing to invest your eyeballs, willing to give your attention to, and to add to the value in the comment section, in the live chat, all that kind of stuff like that. Thank you all very much. So I want to let you know that, again, thank you for your support this week. This week has been great. The interaction has been fantastic. And I just want to thank you all for what you're doing to make that happen. I really do. I don't want that to slide by or slide over at all. Okay. I don't want that to slide over or be missed at all. So because of that, I want to tell you some things that are coming up soon. So tomorrow, Thursday, September 1st, I'm going to be doing another interview, and I've got the good old from Uncle Tom 2 friend of mine, Virgil Walker, is going to be coming in, and we're going to be talking about not only his participation in the movie Uncle Tom 2, but just also who he is. And Virgil Walker, if you don't know him, he's from Just Thinking podcast, as well as G3 Ministries. And I want to hear what he has going on, and I thought that it would be good for you all as well. I'm going to do something super weird. I'm going to say, hold on 1 second. I have a delivery coming. One moment, please. Pro tip: when you order something, make sure that you know when it's being delivered and not when you start your podcast. Make sure you do that. All right. I do apologize for that, but I thank you so much. So Virgil will be here tomorrow. We're going to be doing a live discussion. We'll do a Q&A style. So please feel free, bring your questions about Uncle Tom 2, questions about Just Thinking podcast, his book, Just Thinking, about the state, all that kind of good jazz. We'll be happy to have you all on. And so that'll be at 6 o'clock tomorrow, Thursday, September 1st. All right. Got my notes here. All right. Next thing. Believe it or not, I have been on YouTube for 1 year. And September 11th, I don't know how that happened. September 11th was my first video upload. So I think it's only right, only fair that I do a yearly anniversary, an anniversary party. So sometime around September 11th, 12th, maybe 13th, somewhere around there, we're going to be doing a 1 year Dear Woke Christian celebration. So what we'll be doing, of course, is the usual, having some friends and family stop by, chat it up like that. I'm going to be doing some giveaways though. So I've got some books that have been donated from various interviewees that'll be donated. Also, Tim Frisch from A Frisch Perspective has donated 6 Bibles. So we're going to be giving away some Bibles. We're going to give away some books, and we're going to be rolling out the new, I hope they'll be available, the new Dear Woke Christian t-shirts. So those will be available as well. So there'll be a lot of cool stuff. There will be some trivia related to the giveaways. There'll be some just outright giveaways for the fun of it, all that kind of good stuff like that. So that will be coming up on sometime in September. I'll make sure you know ahead of time. I won't surprise you like I did today's live or my delivery. Okay. Lastly, Sunday afternoons, Mike from Echoes and I do a weekly roundup where we just kind of talk about, hey, what did you put out this week? What's on the what were the comments that are going on? What do you have going on in the future? So on and so forth. Just a fun discussion about what's happening on your channel. And we've been having a wonderful time doing that. So this coming Sunday, we're going to keep the game going, and we'll do the same thing. So we'll be having our end of the week wrap up. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a good time to just talk about what has happened this week, because there'll be a lot of stuff. I mean, I got the Monday video that has just set on fire. Then I had the John Harris interview yesterday. I'll have the Virgil Walker interview tomorrow. So I got a lot of stuff going on. So I would love to have you all stop by on Sunday for us just to chop it up, talk about what you liked, all that kind of good jazz. And as always, if you are a YouTube content creator, I want to encourage you and admonish you to please make sure that you stop on by as well. And you stop by as well. Make sure you drop your URL for your channel and such. I put it in the chat as well, in the live chat. I want to give you an opportunity to shine as well. The very, very last thing is that Mike from Echoes and I, in the future, will be doing we used to do, it was called a discussion about the live, to kind of help you fix your live stream and such like that. And that was very well received. Lots of good feedback when we were doing the discussions about people's lives. That was cool. So what I want to do is have Mike come on and let's talk about some of the more granular things related to your YouTube channel. And I think one of the greatest things we could do is work on our thumbnails. So I'm asking Mike, and you'll know it ahead of time, can we come on and kind of fix people's thumbnails, help them with their thumbnails? I think that'd be a great way for you, one, to learn some of the skills. And of course, if you're not able to do it or you don't want to do it, it's not in your wheelhouse or whatever, Mike does do that as a service. He does help me out as well with my own thumbnail. So Mike does that as a service, and I'm sure that he'll be more than willing to offer you his services, of course, at a reasonable rate. But I thought that was something fun that we could throw out to you all as well. So don't forget the Sunday wrap up, and we'll start doing something. I don't know what it's called, like Thursday thumbnails, thumbnail Thursday. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I just made that up. Thumbnail Thursday. Maybe we can kind of talk Mike into stop pressing t-shirts and all that stuff maybe for Thursday, and maybe do that. What y'all think? I think you can get him to do it. I think so. So that's that. But again, today somebody just asked me what's going on. What's happening, man? Good to see you. So today was just a good opportunity to chop it up. Really, there was no rhyme, no reason. I want to say thank you all very much for all your support in the past as well as this week. I want to thank you all or rather let you all know that we have Virgil Walker coming on to discuss a little bit about what's going on with him and just thinking and such like that, and G3, all that good jazz. That'll be coming up this tomorrow, which is Thursday. I have my 1 year anniversary on YouTube soon, and I would love to have you guys come and celebrate and do some fun things. And There'll be some Bible giveaways, some book giveaways, got some t-shirts as well, should be hopefully rolling out. The Sunday wrap up has been excellent, and hopefully you all are getting some good value out of that. That's on Sunday evenings at 8. And then lastly, sometime or another, hopefully I can kind of twist Mike's arm to get like some thumbnail Thursday so we can sit down with content creators and help them with their thumbnails. And the super duper very last thing, I didn't tell her I was going to do this. April from Standard or Truth Podcast is literally 4 subscribers away from 5,000 subscribers. If you are not a subscriber of the Standard or Truth Podcast, could you please do me a solid? Go to the Standard Truth Podcast, click subscribe, click the bell notification, and comment on a video, say, Dear World Christian sent me. Could you do that for me? Because I really would love for her to text me or whatever before the day is gone and say that she's hit her 5,000 subscriber benchmark, goal, whatever you want to call it. I think that would be fantastic for her to hit that. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do to celebrate. So if you're not already subscribed to the Standard Truth Podcast, please, if you don't mind, and go check it out. And if she's earned your subscription, click the subscribe, bell icon, all that good jazz. I believe that you'll benefit from it, and I don't think you'll be mad. Let her know Jason sent you. I appreciate it. Everybody, you guys are great. I appreciate you so much. I will look through the chat super quick. All right. So that was it. It was a real quick live today. I just wanted to have some fun and chop it up with you guys and gals. So let's do it again tomorrow. All right, when Virgil comes, and that's 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and here on Dear World Christian. Everybody, I appreciate you all. You're great. I love you. Until next time, grace and peace.